Participants and the aspirants of the All India Bar examination, and today is the last class, and I am going to deal today the intellectual property law, that is multiple choice questions, and be ready to shoot. Number 1, IP rights can be enforced by bringing action to the civil court or through dash. A. Civil prosecution. B. Criminal prosecution. C. Civil suit. D. Criminal suit.
Option C, sir. Civil suit.
Wrong. Next option.
Option A, sir. Civil prosecution.
WRONG, wrong. The right answer is B. Criminal prosecution. The right answer for the first question is criminal prosecution is the right answer for the first question. Second question. India's IP laws set out procedures for both civil and criminal proceedings and does the dash. A. MRTP Act. B. Fair Trial Act. C. Competition Act. D. Comparative Law Act. Shoot among the ABCD.
Sir, option B, Fair Trial Act.
WRONG. Second option. The right answer for this question is C. Competition Act. The C is the right answer. Competition Act, irrelevant to it. Third question. Criminal proceedings don't apply to dash. A. Number 1, patents. Number 2, geographical patents. 3, design infringement. 4, traditional knowledge patent. Options. A. 1 plus 2. B. 2 plus 3. C. 1 plus 3. D. 1 plus 4. Criminal proceeding don't apply to. I gave 1, 2, 3, 4. It is applied only to two patents, two areas.
Sir, option D, 1 plus 4.
WRONG. Second option.
Sir, 1 plus 2, option A, sir.
Option A is the no. WRONG. Criminal proceeding don't apply to number 1, patent. Number 2, design infringements. In these two cases, criminal proceedings don't apply. So the right answer is
C, 1 plus 3.
1 plus 3 is the right answer. The fourth question. Intellectual property law deals with dash known as intellectual property. A. Law to protect and enforce the right of the creators. B. And owners of the inventions. C. Writings and melody. D. Designs and other works.
Sir, option A, laws to protect and enforce the right of the creator.
Yes,
WROG.
All, sir. A, B, C, D.
WRONG.
Option B, sir, owners of
See,
or inventors.
when you see the intellectual property, creators means writers, artistic work. These are the creators. Inventions means patents and a new variety of the rice or any other medicine, this is called inventions. And C, writings, it comes under the literary work. Yes, it is presented. But I said music is there, it also be presented. But instead of music, I wrote melody. Actually, writing and music is there. So, not connected is C. But actually is writing and music. It will be the intellectual property and it will be protected. I removed the music and put the melody. And hence, not connected is C. Is it clear?
You have not written not correct, no, sir.
Yeah. The other three are connected with. But if I write the music, it also connected. Then answer is A, B, C, D. At the time I used to give 1, 2, 3, 4, then options. But directly I have given one A, B, C, D here. The fifth question. There are several areas of intellectual property, including which one is odd man out, means not connected to the intellectual property. A, copyright. B, trademarks and patents. C, business secrets. D, trade secrets.
Option C, sir. Business
Option
secret.
C, business secrets are not mentioned anywhere. It's the trade secrets are mentioned. So that is not connected with. Sixth question. What is the most common violation of intellectual property right in India? Number 1, infringement on website. 2, social media sites. 3, copyright. 4, patent. Option A, 1 plus 2. B option 2 plus 3. C option 3 plus 4. D option 1 plus 3.
1 plus 2, sir.
1
Option A.
plus 2 is the right answer. The most common violation of the intellectual property right in India is infringement on websites. Number 1, more there. Number 2, social media sites. Copyrights are very less and patents are also very less. Seventh question. The intellectual property India is administered by the Office of the Dash. A, control of general patents and trade and design marks. B, control of general design and patents and trademarks. C, control of general of trade designs and patent marks. D, control general of patents and design and trademarks.
So option A, sir.
Option D, sir.
Option D is the correct answer. It is a control general of the patents first, designs later, and trademarks last. And that's a CGPDTM. CG means control of general, and P means patents, D means designs, and TM means trademarks. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Eighth question. Dash of the Copyright Act requires the central government to constitute a copyright board headed by a chairman with not less than 2 and not more than 14 members. A registrar of the copyright is to be secretary of the IPAB. Which section says? Section 10, option B section 11, option C section 12, option D section 13.
Option B, sir. 11.
Option B, 11 is the right answer. Section 11 of the Copyright Act requires the central government to constitute a copyright board headed by the chairman with not less than 2 and not more than 14 other members, and the Register of Copyright is to be the secretary of the IPAB. Supplementary question. What is IPAB? What is IPAB?
B.
Intellectual Property Appellate Board.
Is it appellate board or advisory board?
Advisory board, sir.
Maybe I don't.
Might be the two possibilities are there. Even I myself also not true, but I also guessed. I also guessed it. To verify it, we have to go back to the point. Okay, anyway, that is you decide the IPAB is the advisory board or appellate board.
It is appellate, sir.
Okay. Now the ninth question. dash not covered by the copyright protection. Number 1, thoughts. Number 2, ideas. Number 3, methods. Number 4, systems. Here A, 1 plus 2 plus 3. B, 2 plus 3 plus 4. C, 1 plus 3 plus 4. D, 1 plus 2 plus 4.
Option B 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Yes, you are right. Option B, 2 plus 3 plus 4. Thoughts are not there. Ideas are there. Methods are there. Systems are there. I made the thoughts, and the right answer for this 9th question is B, 2 plus 3 plus 4. Is it clear?
Sir, question is not covered, sir.
Yes, not covered. Thoughts are not covered. Others are not covered. Yes, yeah, you are right. Others are not covered by the Copyright Act. Even ideas, how could we not make it out? Not covered. But in there it is not given thoughts. Ideas, methods and systems are not covered by it. I don't know whether thoughts are covered or not. But anyway, we have to pick it out from the only options. 10th question. Anyone can unmute and read?
Dash is the strongest form of intellectual property protection. A, copyright protection. B, trade protection. C, design protection. D, patent protection.
Option D, sir. Patent protection.
Option D is the right answer. The patent protection is the strongest form of intellectual property protection because patents are inventions, not creations. Creations are, literary work is the creation. Music is a creation. So patents means it's the new inventions. So those are strongest form of intellectual property protections. 11th question. The Patent Act 1970 Act number dash of 1970. A, 37 number. B, 38. C, 39. D, 40.
Option C, sir. 39.
It is in option C is the right answer. It is the 39 of 1970 is the right answer for the 11th question. Now mismatch. 1. Chapter 3 Register of Patents. 2. Chapter 4 Anticipation. 3. Chapter 13 Application of Patents. 4. Chapter it is 10 plus 1 21 patent agents. And here I have given the options. A, 1 plus 2. B, 1 plus 3. C, 2 plus 4. D, 2 plus 3. I say mismatch.
Sir, option B 1 plus 3.
You are right. Option B is the right answer. Because I did not change the other things. Chapter 4 Anticipation, it is as it is. And chapter 21 Patent Agents is as it is. So I changed only the 2. So the right answer for this 12th question is 1 plus 3, that is a B. 13th question. Section 6, of course 1 or 2 doesn't matter, of the Patent Act, subject to the provisions contained in the section 134, an application for a patent for inventions may be made by any of the following persons, that is to say, which is not a statement of the section 6 of the Patent Act. I made the A, B, C, D. A, by any person claiming to be the true and first inventor of the invention. B, by any persons being the assignee of the person claiming to be the true and first inventor in the respect of the right to make such an application. C, by the legal representative of any deceased person who immediately before his death was entitled to make such an application. D, every application of a patent shall be for one invention and shall be made in prescribed form and filled in the patent office. Out of the ABCD statement, one statement will not connect it to the section C, section 6 of the Patent Act. And which is that?
Option D.
Option D, if you closely watch, other A, B, C are very closely related to each other. But the D, every application of the patent shall be for one inventions. It's a section 7 provision this is. One invention only and shall be made the prescribed form filled with the patent office. That means if a person has invented 2 or 3, at that instance, each invention should be patented. Supplementary question. If you patent it, say that if you patent it, how many years it will hold good under the law? Under the Patents Act. Supplementary
3
question.
years. 20.
20 years. 20 years period, you can patent it. If you don't patent it, the other person will try to use your intellectual property and he will exploit it. If any other person wants to use it, the patent right, what they have to do, third person, he has to take the license from the inventor. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
See, now Toyota cars are manufactured in India, but the license is taken from the Toyota company to manufacture in India. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is the point here. And 14th question. If a patent is lost or destroyed or its non-production is accounted to the satisfaction of the controller may at any time on the application made in the prescribed manner on payment of the prescribed fee cause a duplicate thereof to be sealed and delivered to the applicant. Which section of the Patent Act says this passage? Is it option A, section 152, option B, section 153, option C, section 154, option D, section 155?
Option C, sir. Section 154.
It is option section 154 says if a patent is destroyed or lost, you can apply for the duplicate. So now the 15th question. A trade secret can be protected for an dash period of time unless it is discovered or legally acquired by others and disclosed to the public. Option A, 10 years. Option B, 20 years. Option C, 50 years. Option D, unlimited.
Sir, option A, 10 years.
D, sir.
WRAG.
Unlimited. D. Unlimited.
It is unlimited period. Because a trade secret is known only to the company, and that to be the key persons and those who are the founder of the companies. And this trade secret will not be given to anyone. If anyone copied it also, they can file a case against him. The reason is, of course, that is difficult to prove again. How could you prove that the same combination that you are using it in manufacturing the drink or soap? You know Dettol soap? Do you know Dettol soap?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Manufactured by? Sorry, we did not see who
Johnson
manufactured.
and Johnson, sir.
Yes?
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson are making it. But you can get the same Dettol soap on the market, in the market, and where the vendors are selling it. And its cost is less. The same Johnson, that Dettol product, if you buy in the medical shop, the rate is different. The reason is, which is sold in the market by the vendors are duplicate one, and sold in the shops are authentic, and its cost is more. Then you can ask me, sir, why not the Johnson & Johnson file a case against the people, those who are the making such an act? So the answer is, in the world, Dettol soap will be sold in everywhere. In the world I am speaking. And Johnson & Johnson cannot go for merely selling of such a product and spending that much amount. And hence they don't file a case, number one. Number two, what combination that you have it? What is the secret that you hide? Another point is there. If a trade secret is there, if there is no such a guarantee would be there. Suppose if it is a secret, a trade secret is, of course there is no law in India to my knowledge to protect it, because secrets will not be shown to anybody. Am I right?
Sir.
Secrets will not be sold to anybody, and hence a secret is a measure. A secret between the two is a secret, but a secret among three is a
Not secret, sir.
open secret.
Secret.
A secret between the two is a secret. A secret among three is a open secret.
Open secret.
So never reveal the secret to a woman or a girl. The reason is they cannot digest the secret. Before the CNN or the BBC, all Al Jazeera will leak out, and these women will leak out so easily, with so fast. If you add a adjective, please don't say to anybody, I am saying to you. It's enough. Are you following me? Yes,
Sir.
these are the things which I prepared.
Sir, I am opposing this, sir.
It is a universal truth. Only exceptions are there.
Yes, sir, exceptions are there. That's why I am saying.
Only exceptions are there because every rule having its exception. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So it's an exception would be there where we can make it out, but generally women cannot digest the secret. Very few people will be there, extraordinary people. They can digest it. And
True, sir.
it is a very vast intellectual property because I saw, there are so many legislations are there. I checked today. How could I deal all those legislation? I will show you one example for you, for your information. I will show you one example for your information. How many legislations are there? Then I checked it here. Then I found, I cannot deal all the legislations now because it's a matter of only how many marks it is there?
2, sir.
2 marks. For the 2 marks, my students, they will shoot it even though they don't know the answer. That much I can give. The legislation in India, I checked it. Legislation in India regarding the intellectual property. It's a government of UP is there. Huh? What are the intellectual property related legislation? Yeah, here. See, when I saw it here, there is a Trademarks Act is separate is there. Patent Act is there. Copyright Act is there. And so many acts are there. And in addition to that, intellectual property laws in India. See, I am showing you just for your information. Intellectual property laws in India. 21st century witnessed the emergence of the intellectual capital as a key wealth driver of the international trade between the countries. Thanks to rapid globalization and liberalization of the economies in the world over, intellectual property have become a irreplaceable element of the India's business fraternity, whether the terms of the new statutes of judicial pronouncements, India's consent of the WTO, that is the World Trade Organization agreement has paved the way to its compliance, and the TRIPS agreement also there. The trade related aspects of the intellectual property rights. If you see my earlier videos, and you will find a lot of questions under the intellectual property, both WTO and TRIPS. and the local laws also. I dealt very extensive manner. The article explores the intellectual property laws in India with a specific emphasis on the amendments and for the TRIPS. And if you happen to see, India's legal frameworks guarantees the following area of the intellectual property. Number one, trademarks, patents, copyright, industrial design, geographical indication, layout design of the integrated circuits, and varieties of the plants, information technology and cyber crimes, and data protection. These are all comes under the intellectual property. And for each one, there are laws are there. Even a cinematography law is also there, comes under the intellectual property. And there are many governing rules also there. For instance, I asked the earlier question. I gave the jumbled order. Like I made the geographical indication, I made the copyright and jumbled order. And which is the proper sequence I asked there. I don't know whether you're going to give the answer for that one. What is the proper sequence? Which comes first? Whether the patent come first or copyright come first?
Patent, sir.
Unless until we see when the act is passed. When the act is passed, if they passed in the earlier, then we can say that is the first act. So by that one, to my knowledge, the copyright comes first. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And lastly, we can say data analysis or trade secrets comes last in general. So governing regulations, you see how many governing regulations are there. Trademarks Act 1999 and Patents Act 1970. But if you see the 1970, 1999, I can make it out. Patent Act is latest one. Copyright, you see copyright. 1957 is there. So with this, we can come to the conclusion that, which is the first?
Copyright.
Copyright. So I asked the question in my last examination, in the MCQ. I gave the 4 and I asked which is the right sequence. So if you happen to see it, copyright comes first. What comes next?
Patents.
If the patent come next, then next?
Trademarks.
Trademarks comes next. Next Design Act.
Designs.
If I see my video, Malesh, you are waiting in the lobby. Okay, now you join. Okay, now let us go down. Geographical indication and goods is 1999. Means like a Trademarks Act. Somebody is speaking. I could hear their voice. I don't know who opened it. AV Reddy, Venkat Reddy, I did not see your mouth microphone. I could hear your home dialects. Okay, now let us come to the Protection of the Plant Varieties and Farmers' Right Act 2001. It is the latest one. And the Information Technology Act also is, of course, we know it is the 2000 only. Even the data protection is there. Am I right? Then TRIPS, the game changer, because the TRIPS agreement make it, and India is one of the party for the TRIPS agreement, and they made it because WTO also India is one of the party for it. Then comes the patent. So now the patent was first introduced to the realm of the Indian business in the year 1911. I can ask the question, in which year that the first patent is made? I give the option 1910, 11, 12, 13. And you can frame the question here because the Indian Patent Act, Design Act of 1911 is made. Is the Design Act, Patent and Design Act. And it is superseded with the year 1972, the Patent Act of 1970. So in this way, why I am showing this one, because for preparing at least one question, I had to spend a lot of my time so that I could frame it. When you frame the question, see that it would be very much relevant and answer also in such a close, a student would have a brighter knowledge and a broad sense and a sharp mind can shoot out. So with that view that I framed the questions, with this I am sure that you can shoot it even though you don't know the answer. Same like the trademarks, if you happen to see the trademarks, how it can be made. So enhancing the terms of the trademark registration to 10 years. the recognition of the concept of well-known marks, the Indian legal of the framework also extended the protection to domain names. Even domain names also, they have extended its period. Then there is a Madrid protocol is there. And this amendment of the Trademarks Act of 2010 led to the India's foray into the Madrid Protocol of 2013, thereby enabling the Indian entities to register their trademark in 1997 countries. So I can ask the question like that: which protocol made the India to have a trademark relations with the 97 countries by filing a single application form? So you can say Madrid Protocol. Likewise, foreign entities of the members of the countries are also allowed to register their marks in India. So under this protocol, if you just make one application in the trademarks, it will be registered in the 97 countries. So that is also one of the supplementary question. When you come to the copyrights are concerned, copyright is how much period? Anyone?
10 years.
Sir, 20 years.
Copyright. Let us see that what the amendment is made any or not. Not many acts are India has passed the test to time, but the Copyright Act falls among the such exception. The act was formulated in 1957, has been amended from the time to time on par with the international standards and specified in the TRIPS agreement, including the WTO. So now let us see that whether it is given here or not. We can type it and we can know it. It doesn't matter how many years he is there. But earlier they say, if a person has made such a copyright, for his death it will be continued. After his death, it is 50 years would be there. After the 50 years, it became a public domain. Now let us check that how much period a copyright will be protected under the law. So if you happen to see the copyright now, you have the many points are here. Copyright Act provides the civil remedies in the following manner. What are the remedies the Copyright Act provides? I can give option A, permanent injunction; option B, damage on account of profit; option C, delete of the infringing material for the destruction. Instead of destruction, I can say construction there. And the provision for the cost of legal proceeding to the defender. So instead of defender, I can say the plaintiff, because it is the defender who has to make it out. So anyway, the fine ranging from the 50,000 to the 2 lakhs rupees. It is the amount which will be made. But I don't think that this holds good, because sometimes copyright, it is more than that. Because if anyone has taken, without your knowledge, a novel made synchronized form of the film, at that instant the producer should have to pay the more compensation if he did not take the permission from the owner of the novel and who wrote the novel. And there are many novels they picturized. Can you tell me what is the beautiful novel which is either in Telugu or Hindi? Doesn't matter. The same novel is shown in the movie, made in the movie. No change at all. Yes? There are Telugu, very many movies are there, but to my knowledge, one Hindi movie I am come across into my mind, and where Devanand is the hero, the guide.
Yes, sir.
Did you see the guide? Very beautiful movie. Please see it if you could see in the even in the YouTube you can see the guide. So nice movie it is, the guide. It is based on who wrote the guide? Even myself also I've forgotten the name. I think it is written by the Indian author only. But anyway, so these are the things.
R.K. Narayan, sir.
Yes.
R.K. Narayan wrote that guide.
Yes, even Malgudis also. Yeah, you are right. Huh? Yeah, and there are the trio English writers, Indian trio English writers. Who are they? They are Indians, but they write in the English. Who are they? One is R.K. Narayan. Another is Mulkraj Anand. Another is
Raja Rao.
Pardon? Raja.
Raja.
Yeah. These are the three trio, you will say trio, Indian English authors. Kantapura. Kantapura written by whom? I don't know whether you studied the Kantapura. Anyway, let us see the industrial designs are concerned. The TRIPS agreements has accorded the ingredients to help the protection of the industrial design. So a design act is made in the 2000 and it caters this requirement by the providing the protection to the original and aesthetically appearing design which have the potential for the commercial applications and in the consonance with the evolvements in technology and economical advancements. And the geographical indication is a very important factor. Can you give me the 2 or 3 examples of the geographical indications in India? Kanpuri chappal, Rasagulla. Don't say West Bengal. Yes? Participant, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Rasagulla. They say it is Orissa, Puri. They said, but I don't know because there was a case was there. Rasagulla. Rasagulla is actually the Puri or Assam, Odisha, not the West Bengal. They say. So one of the geographical indication is like that, and we can also find the geographical indication like Agra, Petha, Mathura.
Even Mathura also Peta, sir.
No, Mathura Peda. Milk one is Peda, and
Yes,
Peta
sir.
it is made with the. It is like a milan. I don't know what to say. A milan is there. Buddi Gumbadikaya. In Telugu, we will say Buddi Gumbadikaya. So these are the. It definitely would be there. But if you happen to go to the Delhi, other areas like Alwar, every house will prepare halakhan. Every house. Because they do have a lot of livestock in their house. So they will prepare the halakhan and is a less cost, 280 for kilo. Do you imagine? 280 rupees kilo halakhan. Do you get to the halakhan in your place? Ajmiri halakhan you will say. How much a kilo it is there in your area? Yes? Sir, we never bought halakhan, sir. Anyone? No, why I am giving this means geographical indication is there. It is also one of the indications where it is protected under the 99 and geographical indication with respect to goods, an indication which identifies such a goods as agricultural goods or natural goods or manufacturing goods or originating or manufactured in the territory of the country or a region or locality or the territory where the given a quality, reputation and other characteristics of such goods is essentially attributed to its geographical origin, and in case where such goods are manufactured, goods one of the activities of either of the production or processing or preparation of goods concerned take place in the such territory, a region or locality or the case may be. Nagpur.
Oranges, sir.
Oranges. So in each place we have a different entities of manufacturing the goods. With that it will be registered under the copyright under this Act, Geographical Indication Act. When you come to the plant varieties, the plants varieties are concerned, again it will be there notified. The 114 crops are there which are registered under the initiative. The plant varieties. And the layout design and integrated circuits also there. Now the new semiconductors, integrated circuits, Layout Design Act of 2000 was drafted into the Indian governing system of the compliance with the TRIPS agreement. The act is aimed to ensuring the production of layout design and integrated circuits. So layout designs and the transistors and circuitry elements and the lead wires, connecting elements, these are all also be layout designs, it will be protected. There is semiconductor integrated circuits and the Layout Design Act of 2000 describes the semiconductors integrated circuits as a product with the transistors and other circuitry elements which are inseparable forms. Earlier in the radios we have transistors, but now the integrated circuits have come out. And earlier we used to have a floppy, 3.5 floppy is there. But later on we came the disk. From later on, now what is the modern, where we can keep the data? What is the modern element, modern equipment, modern instrument where you can keep the data? Participants, if you know it, you tell me. If not, say pass on. Are you there?
Awesome, sir. Awesome, sir.
You don't know the 4 GB, 8 GB.
Memory card, sir.
What is that?
Memory card, sir.
Memory card. But if you don't say here in Africa memory card, what do you say, no? Memory stick we will say here in Africa. It's a memory stick. But another way in India we say pen drive. We say the pen drive. So
Yes,
now
sir.
that we do have the hard disk, it's about a big hard disk like a 580, 900 GB hard disk. We are purchasing it like a laptop hard disk. We can have the external hard disk also. So information technology and cyber crimes, this also comes under it. How the laws associated with the domain of the information technology is governed by the Information Technology Act 2000. The act is aimed to rendering the legal recognition of the transaction pursued through the electronic data interchange and other means of the electronic communication involving the use of the alternative to the paper-based method of communication and storage of information with the governmental agency, and this information technology and cyber crimes will see it under it. So it is a vast subject intellectual property is concerned. For the 2 marks, I am sure that I taught you so many techniques of fishing, and I am sure if any question comes in the intellectual property, you may shoot it. And there is no minus marks, hence we need not worry. If the minus marks are there, it will be many will be die. Because question can be framed from any nook and corner. There is no limitation for that one. The same question could be framed in a different style and different methods. And where we cannot expect also sometimes, do they frame the question in this manner also? Answer is yes. Sometimes a question will be asked, how much the compensation is paid in certain case law? Or who delivered the judgment? And who are the judges? The Chief Justice, the main judge in that bench. And who delivered the judgment? So such questions also will be asked in the examination. If you happen to see the All India Bar Examination old question papers. And I have gone through the many question papers and I got an idea that a question can be framed in any angle. Not necessarily only the dates. No. Not only the only parties, no. Even a cause of action also they will mention it. Based on which section the case is decided. And I framed the question earlier also, based on which case law the case is decided. So what I want to say is, in this way that the many examinations and the many things would be done, still we do have at least 5 to 6 minutes. If anybody wants to ask any question, you can ask me. Sir, can we take the barracks? I said no barracks, no material, only full-filled brain and that to be not a disturbed brain. A brain which will be a stagnant, a standstill. Is it clear? And don't read from now. Just relax till the examination time. And don't read even before going to the examination also. No, that is not the proper way. You keep your mind so stagnant, so constant, so standstill. You can see your figure also. And you can reel it out. If any question comes, you can get it back. Your RAM speed is so much, it can go back and pick out the which would be the right answer for that question. And it will make the reasoning also. Please keep your brain undisturbed and keep your health good way. And don't eat this thing, that thing, because if you get the diarrhea, it's a problem to you. And that also makes you to go for the every time the toilet. So use even a tablet if you have it to control it, if you are suffering. And eat one tablet before going also. So that it will not be disturbed to you. Because if anything disturbs to you, either to your mind or to the body, you cannot generate the good things over there. And you cannot make a good product over there. And hence, keep the mind and body both in an equilibrium and see that you can shoot it. I don't know, because you are attending, most of the people are there. Please ping me, your center is so and so place. They are asking in the group. Of course, I don't know, the centers are given in the, only Hyderabad center is given or any other place also. Vijayawada is given, Tirupati is given, Visakhapatnam is given. Participants?
Sir, Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad only, sir.
No Visakhapatnam.
No, sir. In Hyderabad, that is in Secunderabad only, sir. Maximum.
There was an option, sir, in about Visakhapatnam
No,
also.
even Visakhapatnam also very good, a big area. They can give in the Visakhapatnam. Or in
It was near
Vijayawada.
to.
Sir, all Telangana people in Hyderabad, sir.
Okay. For other people?
Their respective states, sir.
Means, for instance, you take the Andhra Pradesh, where they have given.
Vijayawada.
Vijayawada and Vizag.
Okay. The two places given. It's well and good. Because people coming from the faraway place to Hyderabad, again, it's a difficult task. Means now, are you in Hyderabad? Are you in your respective home place?
Hyderabad, sir.
Hyderabad.
We are in Hyderabad only, sir.
Means you reached Hyderabad.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I appreciate. Always go early. There's a saying there. Better be half an hour early than half minute late. So even the exam center also, please go early. And you can trace out the examination. Now,
Sir, they mentioned in the admit card present by 8:30 a.m. only.
okay.
But exam is at 10 a.m.
Okay. And nowadays we can reach, because GSM is there. You can just make it out. It will lead you. Even a auto driver or a man or any person, you can use a GSM and you can make the location of the place where you want to go. So that is
Yes,
another
sir.
bit of a technological development. We can use it. Or if you could not know it now, I told you no. They use the voice recorder and the Google site. Yes, I want to go to the so and so place, and they will read it, and it will show the way how to go, and which is the shortest way also. So it's well and good, and be comfortable, be happy. 40 marks getting is not a big task. One can get definitely 40 marks, but I want that you should have given the marks, not qualify, no. Bar Council of India, I would write a letter to the Bar Council of India. Don't give us, you qualified, no. Give them the marks. Yes, Durdana, you want to share something?
Nothing, sir. Any tips, sir, to how to fast our examination answer sheet?
Every time I am giving you test, make your mind cool. Number one tip, hint. Don't read. Now onwards, till the examination where you enter, don't read at all.
Okay, sir.
It's a better trip. because it's the mind who can generate it. I told you, no, I asked the question in such a way, I did not repeat the question in most of the places. I coined in a different styles, like x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, in a three-dimensional one, in different angles that I shooted. And that is the best method to make it out. Instead of just making that, what is the year of the date, act number. I gave the act number certain places, definitely. Because in some paper they add the act number. So if you just use your technique and use your logic among the four, without your knowledge, you can shoot the right answer. I saw in my test also now, in the many places, I asked them, what is the secret? I said, no, sir, just I use my trick or somewhere I read it, I remember it. So reading also counts a lot. In addition to the reading, participation also counts a lot. In the participation, you can judge yourself where you can stand. And you can make it out easily. So these are the techniques you have to make it out. And if you want to have it a relaxed mood, yes, you can go through there are so many videos are there. Just you can listen it. And where the students participated, I said, WRONG wrong. Yes, it is right. The right answer is so and so. I repeated with the question number and the options. So if you remember and if you participate and you can reel it out, and I'm sure that much is enough. There are many students are there, man, to whom I taught, sir, I have not gone through any book, sir. I only saw your videos, I passed. Even if they did not participate in my class. I said, why don't you participate? Sir, I am busy with the so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. But I am watching your videos, sir. Not one time, two times, three times. And I can get it. And I did not read any book. I did not even purchase any book. Even I did not take any book. Merely your videos helped me to get the qualifying marks. After all, 100 marks, 40 is not a great thing. I am sure that among you, you can do your all 100 question below 1 hour. I can say definitely. You don't need that much time. You said 3 hours time. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
1 hour. In 1 hour you will come out. The examiners may be worried whether this girl has written or whether this boy has written or not. They may wonder. Because it's a multiple choice question. Once you read the question, automatically your brain will work in all directions and shoot the right answer without knowing your knowledge. Without the knowledge, you can shoot it. That much I trained you. And 1 hour is enough for 100 questions. Even though you don't know the answer, doesn't matter because there is no minus marks. And first and foremost is, don't try and struggle your brain with the task, hard one. No. First you do which is easy for you. Make it tick, go to the 100. Again you come back and where you missed it, where you want to use your brain. If it is a tug of war is there, don't use it. Go to the next one and try to solve it. If you did not solve, go to the next one. Again you think it. I am sure that you will solve the next one. Again you will come back again and see that how. I don't know whether once you submit is over. And don't submit once you did it. No. You go through again, once again. Yes, submit it when your conscience will allow you to. Yes, now I can submit it. Because your inner feeling or inner conscience as a sixth sense says to you, yes, you can submit now. At the time you submit it and come out. Then your conscience will give that answer. Yes, now you can submit it. Is that answer is the computer based one or handwritten one?
Sir, Omer sheet, sir. Handwritten, manual.
Manual means you have to round it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
bubbly.
Bubbling.
When you round it now, you can just go through which is easy for you to 100 you can make it out. Then you can come back again you check it whether it is tough to you or not. Then go to it and use my techniques. I am sure that you will make it out. But pick all the thing because there is no minus marks. And don't ask any other person, please. because the sheets are different. There are A is there, B is there, C is there, D is there. There are 4 sheets are there, but each sheet is having a different sequence. Otherwise, hey, fourth, what is the right answer? Fourth. Your fourth and your sideman fourth is different. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't ask anyone, because your question paper is different, her question or his question paper is different. And do you
With
mark with the
ABCD.
pencil or the pen or ballpoint pen?
Sir, black
Sir,
or
one
blue ballpoint pen.
See, when you are sure about it, then you can round it. Otherwise, you leave a small something not. Yeah, this may be the right answer. And you go for the next one. And you go in that. When you are sure about it, you round it without any having a second thought. Because when you read the question and the four options, when you read it, I am sure that still 5 minutes or more. I am sure that you will easily click it, even though you don't know the answer. So first click are made round off to those your mind says yes. Then go to the next. Again, go back. Thus you can make it 4 times. You do it. Only 4 times. Only 4 times. In 4 times you have to finalize it. If you make more, confusion starts more. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only 4 times. First reading, make it out. All tick which you are thorough enough. Again, second round. Second round you can go it and seek it, which your mind says, yes, this is correct one. Okay. If they doubt one, leave it. Go. Third round again you come and make it out. Yes, now you can perfect. You can make your mind set up. Yes, I want to brainstorm now. Yes, I brainstorm it and make it out. Okay, tick it. Third round is over. And the 4th round, over. Yes, now the 4th round. Because I'm sure that these all rounds you can do it in 1 hour. In 1 hour. Okay, at the most 2 hours, but not 3 hours. In any case, not 3 hours. Not you, anyone can do it. Because it's only the ticking. Only that man will make it out. For everything he got the doubt, because he never read it, he never saw it, and he never go to the college regularly. But if a man will go to the college regularly, I am not sure. He can create at least 90 or 80 also. But I will request the Bar Council of India, give them marks, don't say qualified. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And even yourself also can know it, how many marks you can score, because the key will come after 2 or 3 days later.
Yes, sir.
Before the key comes, no, you can make it out also, which is the right answer.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So that at least you can know, okay, 2 or 3 marks up and down doesn't matter, but 40 is definite. No doubt at all, 40 is the definite. And there is no
Sir,
doubt.
I'm facing tough time for the case
Yes.
class, sir.
Yes.
For case class only, I'm facing
Yes,
tough
I
time,
told
sir.
you, no, the case class. If you remember it, okay, you can shoot it. Otherwise, you can vote in the 4th round. Don't touch the case class if you have the doubts. Make in the 4th round. Not in 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round also. If you read the case law, okay, you are know about the case law, because generally these people ask only the famous cases, the landmark cases. Only that cases they will ask. Like I told you, triple talaq case law is there. It's a very famous case law. Sayara case law, that is. Not
Shabana.
Shahabano. Shahabano is the first case law, which says about that CRPC 125. And Daniel Latif case law is there. Daniel Latif case law, Sayara Bano case law, Shabano case law. Only these 3 cases, enough. In Hindu law is concerned, the famous case law is there, where the equal rights should be given for the women and men. Just you remember those case laws, we discussed it. And I discussed also case laws in my videos earlier. For the 8 marks question or 10 marks question. Just you can go through those cases. Those are the latest cases and landmark cases. And such cases will only be asked over there. Not all the cases which are nook and corner case law is there. Like a fundamental right case law, everybody knows which is the fundamental right case law in the Constitution. Basic structure of the Constitution.
Keshavananda Bharati.
Keshavananda Bharati. Every person who is having a knowledge of it, you can say it. No, without having any doubt. Without having any doubt, one can say it. And such case laws only they will ask it, but not the nook and corner case law. A case law which is having a good impact would be there. Like we discussed several times in my videos also I gave such case laws which are very famous in nature, including the tort, contract, and many other things. I made the several cases where the marks are more. For the 2 marks also I given, but today I did not make it. But you watch my videos, yes, you can have it. Just when your time permits, just watch 1 or 2. Otherwise, just sleep. Don't watch it all. Already you watched it, okay, over. Once you watched it, it's over. But yesterday that I could not make it out because
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तां हमारा। जय हिंद।
Jai Hind.